Secrets. How to make your mentality strong. What if the most powerful force in your life isn't your circumstances, but rather the strength of your mind to shape them? Imagine discovering the ancient secret that allowed Stoic warriors and emperors to remain unshaken amid chaos. If you could train your thoughts to develop resilience and clarity, wouldn't that be your greatest strength? What if I told you that the single most powerful force shaping your entire life isn't the money you earn, the talent you possess, or even the opportunities you encounter? It's something much deeper, something hidden that most people never fully comprehend. It's your mind. Your thoughts have the power to build you up or tear you down, and in many ways, they determine your destiny. This isn't just a motivational mantra. It's an idea rooted in ancient Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that while we can't control what happens to us, we can control how we respond, and that makes all the difference. Today, we're diving into the secret of mental strength, how mastering your mind can transform every facet of your life, whether you're struggling to push through challenges or simply seeking to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs better. The insights from Stoicism offer timeless wisdom that remains as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. Mental toughness isn't just about grit or determination. It's about cultivating the right mindset, anchored in clear, powerful thoughts, so you can face any obstacle with confidence and clarity. And here's the truth. Some of you watching this right now might feel skeptical. You might think, is it really that simple? Can just changing my thoughts change my life? I get it. But I encourage you to stick around until the end, because what we're discussing today will challenge your assumptions and hopefully open your mind to the incredible power you already possess. By the time we're finished, you'll understand why. Mastering your mind is the key to mastering your life. If you're ready to take this journey with me, hit that like button, share this video with others who are looking for growth, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth explorations into Stoic philosophy and its application to modern life. Let's get into it, and trust me, you're going to want to stay until the end for some eye-opening revelations. The human brain generates around 70,000 thoughts per day. That's an incredible amount of mental activity. And it isn't just random noise. Each thought carries weight, influencing your emotions, decisions, and ultimately, the direction of your life. The Stoics understood this well, teaching that it isn't the events themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about them. This means that by controlling your thoughts, you are essentially controlling your reactions and, in turn, your reality. Let's break this down a bit. Consider how a single negative thought early in the morning can impact your entire day. It can set a tone of irritation or sadness that affects every interaction you have and every decision you make. The Stoics suggest that we have the power to challenge and change our initial thoughts. For example, if you wake up feeling overwhelmed by the day ahead, instead of letting that feeling spiral out of control, you can remind yourself that you have faced many tough days and survived. This shift in thinking isn't just positive thinking. It's about grounding your thoughts in reality and your capabilities. This practice is not about suppressing negative thoughts or emotions. Instead, it's about not allowing them to take over. It's about observing them, understanding why they arose, and then deciding how you will let them influence you. This is where the Stoic concept of the inner citadel comes in. Imagine your mind as a fortified city. Outside the walls, events unfold, people speak, and life continues. But inside the walls, you are sovereign. You determine which thoughts will enter and which will not. This mental discipline shields you from unnecessary distress and helps you remain practical and rational. By exercising control over your thoughts, you also enhance your ability to concentrate on what truly matters. The Stoics stress the importance of focusing on what is within our control and releasing what isn't. When you expend less energy worrying about what you can't change, you have more energy to devote to what you can. This doesn't mean you ignore the reality of situations or your feelings about them. It means you approach them from a position of strength and choice. The power of thought is immense, and understanding this provides a tool not only for personal happiness, but also for significant personal transformation. The next time you find yourself caught in a storm of negative thinking, remember the Stoics' teaching. It's not the situation that's causing you to suffer, but your thoughts about it. You hold the key to better experiences, a more fulfilling life, and strong mental resilience, all by mastering the realm of your thoughts. Most people encounter adversity at various points throughout their lives, but it's not the adversity itself that defines us. It's how we respond to it. The Stoics viewed adversity as an essential aspect of human life, something that tests our character and pushes our limits. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor and philosopher, once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound insight reveals that obstacles are not merely hurdles to overcome. They are opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Embracing adversity involves shifting our perspective from viewing difficulties as roadblocks to recognizing them as invaluable steps on the path to personal development. When faced with a challenge, whether it's a professional setback, personal loss, or even a global crisis, our instinct might be to retreat or lament our misfortune. However, adopting a Stoic mindset encourages us to ask ourselves, what can this experience teach me? This question transforms the nature of our experience, turning adversity into a classroom for growth. This Stoic approach doesn't downplay the pain or difficulty of challenging situations. Instead, it emphasizes extracting value from them. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, resilience, and courage. For example, losing a job may initially appear to be a devastating blow to your career. However, it also presents a chance to reassess your path, uncover new opportunities, or develop skills that you've been neglecting. Likewise, dealing with difficult people teaches the virtues of patience and understanding, sharpening your ability to manage interpersonal conflicts more effectively. Furthermore, embracing adversity fuels our growth by pushing us out of our comfort zones. It's easy to stick with our habitual patterns and routines, but growth often demands that we venture beyond our comfort zone. Just as muscles need to be stressed to become stronger, our psychological and emotional muscles require challenges to develop. When you actively embrace adversity, you're not just surviving your circumstances, you're using them as leverage to propel yourself forward. Stoicism teaches that we should not only accept the inevitability of adversity, but actively welcome it as a part of life that enhances our human experience. By doing so, we turn every obstacle into a tool and every setback into a setup for a comeback. The accurate measure of our character and strength is not shown by how we enjoy success, but by how we face and utilize adversity. Self-discipline is often regarded as a crucial attribute of successful individuals across various fields and endeavors. This is hardly surprising when you consider that self-discipline lies at the core of Stoicism, enabling individuals to live according to their values and pursue a meaningful life regardless of external circumstances. Stoicism doesn't just suggest self-discipline. It demands it as a central practice for those looking to cultivate virtue and wisdom. The Stoic philosophers, from Marcus Aurelius to Epictetus, taught that self-mastery, control over one's reactions, desires, and actions, is the foundation of living a life of purpose and integrity. Self-discipline essentially involves making choices that align with your long-term goals, rather than succumbing to short-term gratifications that lead you astray. It's about aligning your actions with your rational decisions, even when emotions or impulses pull you in different directions. This may involve getting up an hour earlier to meditate or exercise, even when you'd rather sleep in, or opting for a healthy meal instead of fast food, or even dedicating an evening to work on your project rather than binge-watching a series. Each time you make such a choice, you are exercising self-discipline. However, self-discipline, in the Stoic sense, transcends merely resisting temptation or adhering to a schedule. It's about cultivating an inner strength that enables you to stay true to your principles in the face of adversity, distraction, and immediate desires. It's about having the mental fortitude to say no to things that don't serve your ultimate purpose, and yes, to the often more complex tasks that do. This requires a constant, conscious effort to monitor and control your thoughts and impulses, ensuring they are helpful rather than harmful. A key aspect of self-discipline is understanding that every small decision contributes to the larger outcomes of one's life. Stoics emphasize the importance of vigilance in everyday choices, recognizing that habits formed in small moments set the pattern for larger life choices. This idea is akin to training a muscle. Each repetition makes it stronger. Similarly, every instance of choosing the harder right over the easier wrong strengthens your willpower and enhances your ability to maintain self-discipline in more challenging situations. Moreover, self-discipline involves not just controlling actions, but also regulating emotions and thoughts. It requires recognizing negative thinking patterns and actively transforming them into more constructive ones. This mental aspect of self-discipline is crucial because thoughts drive emotions and actions. By controlling the cascade at its source, your thoughts, you can significantly alter your emotional and behavioral responses. The practice of self-discipline also encompasses how we manage our time. The Stoics were acutely aware of the limited nature of time and encouraged us to utilize it wisely, steering clear of frivolous activities and unnecessary worries. This viewpoint transforms self-discipline into not just a personal growth tool, but also a philosophical position on the ethical use of one's life and time. Self-discipline, as taught by Stoicism, is not about denying oneself for its own sake. It's about choosing a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. It's about making choices that may be difficult in the moment, but lead to greater satisfaction, integrity, and fulfillment in the long run. Through self-discipline, we not only improve our lives, but also develop the resilience and strength necessary to face life's inevitable challenges with grace and composure. This kind of discipline ensures that when hardships arise, we can confront them directly, not as victims of circumstance, but as active, empowered participants in our own lives. Vision is more than just a goal or a dream. It's a profound understanding of what you can achieve, regardless of your current circumstances. This concept resonates deeply with Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot, focusing our efforts solely on the former. The Stoics understood that while we may not control external events, we can always control our responses and maintain our vision despite external pressures. Cultivating a vision beyond circumstances means looking beyond your immediate situation and staying focused on your long-term aspirations. This vision serves as a guide, helping you navigate through life's challenges without getting lost in the frustrations of the moment. For the Stoics, this meant living in alignment with virtue and reason, striving for personal excellence regardless of external circumstances. For us, it's about setting personal benchmarks and life goals that reflect our deepest values, rather than merely societal expectations or fleeting desires. Maintaining a vision requires both clarity and commitment. Clarity involves having a clear understanding of what you want to achieve, why it matters, and how you plan to reach those goals. This may involve defining career aspirations that align with your passions, adopting healthier lifestyle habits that demonstrate your respect for your body, or nurturing relationships that promote mutual growth and understanding. Commitment means staying the course, even when distractions, obstacles, and setbacks arise. It entails resilience and the ability to adapt your strategies while keeping your end goals in focus. Additionally, cultivating a vision beyond circumstances also entails being ready to stand alone at times. The Stoic philosophers often faced adversity from those around them who didn't share their commitment to virtue and reason. Similarly, pursuing a vision that diverges from conventional paths can sometimes lead to isolation or criticism. In this context, the Stoic practice of emotional resilience becomes crucial, enabling you to stay undeterred by others' opinions and remain focused on your inner compass. This vision-driven approach to life not only shields against the negative impact of difficult times, but also enhances positive experiences by providing a sense of purpose and direction. Each step you take toward your vision adds layers of meaning and satisfaction to your daily life, making even mundane tasks feel significant. This aligns with the Stoic ideal of purposeful living, where every action is part of a larger narrative of personal growth and contribution to the greater good. In practical terms, cultivating a vision beyond circumstance involves regular reflection and self-assessment. It means revisiting your goals to ensure they still resonate with your values and adjusting them as you grow and learn. It also requires a mindset of perseverance and flexibility, enabling you to keep pushing forward even when progress seems slow or invisible. Your vision is your roadmap through life. It's more than just a set of goals. It's a manifestation of your values, dreams, and character. By aligning your daily actions with this broader vision, you ensure that, no matter the circumstances you face, you are building a life full of meaning and purpose. This Stoic approach doesn't just help us survive the challenges we encounter, it allows us to thrive, turning every obstacle into a stepping stone on the path to fulfilling our true potential. This is not just about enduring tough times. It's about using these experiences as catalysts for personal growth and resilience. This idea is central to Stoicism, which teaches that obstacles are opportunities in disguise. The Stoics believed that we develop our character and strength not during easy times, but through the challenges we face and overcome. This philosophical approach transforms the way we perceive adversity, encouraging us not only to endure, but to thrive through various difficulties. The first step in overcoming challenges with mental strength is to adopt a Stoic mindset. View each challenge as a test of your virtues, such as wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. For instance, a professional setback can serve as a test of your wisdom. Can you learn from this experience? It can also challenge your courage. Will you give up, or will you persevere? By reframing challenges this way, you're not just passively enduring them, you're actively engaging with them, extracting valuable lessons and strengthening your character. Another important aspect is maintaining control over your responses. Although we cannot control all external events, we can control how we respond to them. This sense of agency is empowering and is at the core of Stoic philosophy. When faced with adversity, instead of reacting impulsively or in despair, a Stoic-inspired approach involves pausing, reflecting, and choosing a response that aligns with your values and goals. This may involve taking a deliberate break to gather your thoughts, seeking advice from trusted mentors, or choosing to remain optimistic and motivated despite the odds. Furthermore, overcoming challenges with mental strength requires cultivating resilience. Resilience is not only about bouncing back, it's about growing stronger in the face of adversity. This growth resembles how muscles strengthen through repeated exertion and recovery. Each challenge you overcome tests not only your mental and emotional limits, but also expands them. You learn more about your capabilities, your limits, and how to push them responsibly. This learning and growth foster deeper self-confidence, as you know that you have faced adversity before and emerged stronger. Practically, this means not shying away from challenges or wishing for an easier life, but embracing the tough parts as integral to your personal growth and development. It's about making a conscious decision to stand firm in the face of adversity, using your Stoic principles as a guide. When challenges arise, remind yourself of times you have overcome obstacles in the past and draw strength from those experiences. Visualize yourself handling the current challenge with competence and composure, and then take the necessary steps to turn that visualization into reality. Building resilience is essential for navigating life's challenges effectively. It's not just about bouncing back from setbacks. It's about learning, growing, and becoming stronger with each experience. Stoicism provides a wealth of practical advice on developing resilience, emphasizing the importance of perception, action, and will. Stoics teach us that it is not the events themselves that upset us, but our judgments about those events. This insight is foundational for building resilience. To begin, one practical tip for enhancing resilience is to focus on reframing your perceptions. When you face a challenge, try to view it through a lens of growth and opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Or, how can this make me stronger? This doesn't mean ignoring your emotions or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it involves acknowledging your feelings and choosing to concentrate on the aspects of the situation that you can control and that contribute to your growth. Another key strategy is maintaining a routine that supports both your mental and physical health. The Stoics were strong proponents of living in harmony with nature, which included caring for both the body and the mind. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate sleep are not just beneficial for physical health. They also enhance psychological resilience by reducing stress, improving mood, and boosting energy levels. Additionally, incorporating daily or weekly practices like meditation, journaling, or reading philosophy can help sustain a calm and focused mind, preparing you for whatever challenges may arise. Furthermore, building resilience involves establishing clear and achievable goals. This practice keeps you motivated and moving forward, even when obstacles arise. Goals provide you with a sense of purpose and direction, acting as a compass in times of confusion or distress. They break down overwhelming challenges into manageable steps, making it easier to see progress and maintain hope. A Stoic might suggest setting goals centered on virtues you want to cultivate, such as patience, courage, or wisdom, rather than focusing on external outcomes. This approach ensures your goals contribute to personal growth and remain within your control. Engaging with a supportive community is also vital for building resilience. Stoicism teaches the significance of mutual support and empathy. Within the community, surround yourself with individuals who uplift and encourage you, offering advice and perspective during challenging times. This network can serve as a source of strength and resilience, reminding you that you are not alone on your journey. Sharing your experiences with others and listening to theirs can provide comfort, valuable insights, and new strategies for navigating life's challenges. Lastly, practicing gratitude is a potent tool for resilience. By concentrating on what you are thankful for, you shift your focus away from what you lack or what has gone wrong. This shift can significantly enhance your mental state, alleviating anxiety and depression while promoting overall well-being. Each day, take a moment to consider a few things you are grateful for, whether it's a sunny day, a good friend, or a lesson learned from a recent challenge. This practice aligns perfectly with Stoic principles as it encourages you to recognize and appreciate the positives in your life even during difficult times. Thank you for joining me today and being a part of the Marcus Aurelius Stoicism community. Remember, every challenge is not merely a barrier, but a pathway to greater strength and wisdom. Keep walking this path with us and continue to cultivate a life of resilience and virtue. Don't forget to check out one of the suggested videos on your screen to deepen your understanding and practice of Stoic principles. Together, we can transform every obstacle into an opportunity. And I look forward to continuing this journey with you. Conclusion. True strength begins within. Your mental strength isn't a gift you're born with. It's a skill you develop, one thought at a time. Through Stoic wisdom, we learn to reframe adversity, viewing chaos not as a threat, but as an opportunity to forge resilience. Each challenge becomes a chance to build character. Your mind is your citadel, unshakable, calm, and prepared. So the next time you face fear, loss, distraction, or temptation, remember this: your response is your power. Master your mind, and you master your life. Stay consistent, stay vigilant, and always walk with clarity, purpose, and inner peace. That is the way of true mental strength.